Hi, my name is Andrell. Welcome to the channel. Today's video is about the story of Samson and Delilah found in Judges chapter 16. Watching this video today can help you to avoid making certain mistakes in life. So let's get right into the video. So in Judges chapter 16, we read about a story of a man named Samson. Samson was very strong and he was chosen by God to fight for the people and to fight the Philistines. So the Philistines now, they were basically they were beefing with Samson and they were out to get him. He killed so many of them and they wanted to get rid of Samson. So what they did was they planted a woman in his life, okay? They planted someone in his life. So this woman right now gets with Samson, but only to do him harm and not any good. So in order for her to defeat, and when I say her, Delilah, in order for Delilah to defeat Samson, she had to know the strength of his secret. Like, how come you're so strong, Samson? How come you're able to do all of these things? But it was a secret, and he was not supposed to tell it to anyone at all. But guess what Samson did? Samson told her his secret. Big mistake. But he didn't just tell her right away. Let me give you a synopsis. So basically, multiple times Delilah came to Samson and she begged him to tell him his secret. And he would fib. He pretty much lied to her the first 3 times that she asked, because she was persistent. She came an initial time. He told her story. It didn't work. She came back again. And then she came back a 3rd time. So you would think something would tell Samson that, listen, why does she keep asking me this? And every time I tell her, the Philistines, they magically appear, because she was testing him out. So each time he told her something, she would test it out and have them come. And even this was happening, Samson could not see. He could not see that she was out to get him. He could not see. So eventually what happened was, this is the story now. He finally tells her the truth, because she gets to him. She says, Samson, how can you say you love me and yet you keep lying to me about your secret? Like, you don't want to tell me where your strength comes from. If you love me, you will tell me. How often have you heard that, right? If you love me, you will do this for me. If you love me, you will do this. So his heart tug, and he told her the truth. And guess what she did? She told the Philistines. So she tells the Philistine, and once again, he goes to sleep. She cuts all his hair, because that was his secret. His strength was in his hair. He was never supposed to cut his hair. And homegirl cut that hair, right? Delilah was the closest person to Samson. Why am I telling you this? The reason why I'm telling you this, and the reason why God wants you to hear this today, because the people who are closest to you, they have access to you and they can hurt you. They have information that they can use to destroy you. So you have to be very careful, okay? Because it says in Matthew that a man's enemy will be that of his own household. Delilah was in his house. That was his woman. Come on. His woman. Delilah was his woman, and she did him dirty. She set him up, and she took her money, just like Judas did to Jesus, set him up for money. And that's happening today, okay? This is story time in the Bible, but this is happening today. People are selling you out. Your family, your friends, they will sell you out for money. They will sell you out for a plate of food. It's so sad, but it happens, and it is happening. So if you're saying to yourself, wow, Indra, this is tragic, what happened to Samson? I wouldn't want something like that to happen to me. What do? What you do is pray, and you ask God to show, like when the red flags, like Samson had red flags and he did not pay attention to it, because each time he told her a lie, she would be like, oh, the Philistine is upon you, Samson. And he didn't take it for anything. So we have to pay attention to signs. We have to pay attention to flags, the red flags. People show you who they are. Believe them when they show you. So that way tragedies don't happen. That way you don't get destroyed. That way you don't get hurt. Okay? I know this message is not all lovey-dovey. I'm sorry. But this is what God wanted me to tell you today. Once again, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching this entire video and sticking to the end. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Please share this message. It can definitely help someone, okay? Especially about right now. Someone could use this message. So don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend. And please join this family as we grow together, and subscribe. Thank you for stopping by once again.